Hello, Christoph here, and today I'm going to talk again about research-based development and specifically about a book that I personally love. This book is called The Mom Test from Rob Fitzgerald, and I love it because it's a very short book, 100 pages, and it's about custom development. It's about asking the right questions. Why is that so important? If you think about, for me personally, from a product development perspective, it's super important to understand the customer. And also for you, if you're in recruiting or marketing, understanding your key customer, the student, the applicant, is extremely crucial. And if you have new ideas in your mind, new services, new features, for example, you want to build something on your website, a matchmaking tool or whatever, you want to understand how your key customer thinks. And if you have a great idea and a great service in mind, the problem is usually that you're so passionate about it and you instantly go into pitch mode instead of getting actually real and honest data. So you want this honest feedback from people about the idea that you have. And you don't want to ask leading questions that you actually get approval of what you're doing. So you don't want approval, you want really honest answers, and sometimes it can hurt, but it's so important to, before you actually waste a lot of time building something that actually nobody cares about, nobody needs, or especially if you ask the right questions, you might dig into completely new territory, new ideas that come up that you can actually explore further. So customer development, it's not just on the product side how we use it, but it's in all kinds of different ways, asking the right questions, always be prepared, understanding your key customer, have your questions prepared in your mind. Particularly your students, if it's your aspiring students or current students, having a good picture and understanding them is just incredibly important. And this book is basically a manual how to ask the right questions. I read it every couple of months, have a look into it to really get back into it, asking the right questions, getting honest feedback, writing it down in a very structured way. And I think it will help you in all your future efforts, ideas, services, features that you want to introduce and build. So have a look into this book. I totally recommend it. I linked it to you below. And yeah, give me some feedback how you used it, what your experiences and were. If you have used similar, different ideas, approaches. For me personally, this works incredibly well. And we stopped wasting actually a lot of time on things that nobody cares about before we actually build something. So understanding the customer is key, and it should be in the beginning.